Got another new one today. This is a 1999 Cadillac DeVille-based Eagle Sovereign coach. It was just retired from active service in the funeral industry to my possession today, which is part of why I picked this vehicle up. Otherwise, if I go back to the rear, you can see this little badge here that's normally the kiss of death for any Cadillac of this era, the North Star V8. But this particular example is in immaculate condition, very well kept. And if we look at the mileage, it would help if I put the key in. Yeah, it has the fancy gold keys still. 91,000 miles on it. The check engine light is on for a torque converter. It's either the sensor or the solenoid on the torque converter. Either way, it's not a deadlining issue, but it is something to be aware of. Oh, let me start this. Runs beautifully, starts effortlessly. And as far as a North Star vehicle goes, there's not too much more you could ask for. It runs like a champ. It goes into gear. Moves under its own power. That digital speedometer is one of those features where you either love it or hate it. I'm not the biggest fan myself, but I'll take it for what it is. And see all of the old boutonniere pins still in the visors. Unfortunately, the vent piece for the front defroster is sticking up a little. Minor inconvenience, but door cards are in excellent condition. Then there's always everyone's favorite area. Back here, the casket table with all of the rollers is still beautiful, ready to be used. Door hinges are solid and hold it open even in the breeze that we've got here. The curtains still clean. Couple little spots on the headliner, but nothing major. That's like the worst spot on the interior, but even the casket retainers are still there. Spare tires in it in presentable condition. Curiously, this backup light is noticeably dimmer than the other. Otherwise, all the lights work. Haven't tested the radio. Curtains are in fine, serviceable condition. This is not the type of vehicle I'm accustomed to buying. Normally, I buy rougher vehicles, but there's no rust or rot thing around the top. It was replaced not too long ago. It's actually very well done. Glass is in good shape. Everything is as it should be. I'm going to eventually do the head gasket studs because it's a North Star, but this vehicle will see no more funeral use, but now personal use as a vehicle I take to occasions where it would be warranted. Which is not to say that there are many, but there's still occasions to drive a hearse. These little pieces here up front are the flag pins. They're affixed to the bumper beneath the cover and incapable of being removed without pulling the bumper. They kept the flags for their new coach, even though it most likely won't fit I don't understand that, but I'll order replacements of my own. It's feasible. Oh, and for those following the saga of the Cougar I'm working on for my father, it's there where the transmission decided it didn't feel like going into gear anymore while I was attempting to do burnouts in the field. I regret nothing. But, no, this Hearse is one of the newest vehicles I've bought for collector purposes and for my personal collection, as well as a rare departure from what I buy insofar as it's modern and a front-wheel drive vehicle. I will keep updated with the progress on the check engine light for the transmission issue, and hope to actually be driving this around the next few months.